Louise, the brave little ladybug. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow filled with tall grass and colorful flowers, there lived a tiny ladybug named Louise. Louise wasn't like the other ladybugs in the meadow. While most ladybugs were content to munch on aphids and bask in the sun, Louise was curious about the world beyond the meadow. She often wondered what lay beyond the tall oak tree at the edge of the field. One day, as Louise was practicing her flying skills, she was still a little wobbly. She overheard two butterflies talking about the great garden. "It's the most magical place," said one butterfly. "The flowers are as big as trees, and the air smells like honey and sunshine." Louise's heart fluttered with excitement. "I have to see the great garden," she said to herself. But when she told her friends about her plan, they all shook their heads. "It's too far," said one ladybug. "And what if you get lost?" said another. "You're so small, Louise. The world is big and scary." But Louise was determined. "I may be small, but I'm brave," she declared. And with that, she set off on her adventure. Louise flew over the tall grass, past the buzzing bees, and around the oak tree. Soon, she found herself in a place she had never seen before. The ground was covered in soft green moss, and the flowers were so big they looked like castles. "This must be the great garden," Louise exclaimed. But as she explored, she heard a faint cry for help. Following the sound, she found a tiny ant stuck in a spider's web. The ant was wriggling and struggling, but the more it moved, the more tangled it became. "Hold on," Louise called. She flew down and used her tiny legs to carefully untangle the web. It wasn't easy, but Louise didn't give up. Finally, the ant was free. "Thank you, Louise," the ant said. "You're a hero." Louise blushed. "I'm just a little ladybug," she said. "But you're brave and kind," the ant replied. "That's what makes you special." The ant introduced Louise to the other insects in the great garden, and they all celebrated her courage. Louise spent the rest of the day exploring the garden, making new friends, and even learning a few new flying tricks from the butterflies. When it was time to go home, Louise felt proud of herself. She had discovered a magical place, helped a friend in need, and proven that even the smallest creatures can do big things. From that day on, Louise's friends in the meadow looked up to her. And whenever they felt scared or unsure, they would remember Louise's words, "I may be small, but I'm brave." And so, Louise the ladybug became a legend in the meadow, reminding everyone that bravery and kindness can take you anywhere, even to the great garden and beyond. The end.